Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just trying this going live thing. Doing a live of my comic collection. So going through my boxes. I've seen other people do these videos, and I'm always enjoying seeing what books people have in their collections. So I thought I would try one for myself. I'm doing all my A books at the moment. So we'll start off with the box going through my A's, which is mostly Avengers and some Amazing Spider-Man and some random books. So this is one of the newest books in my collection. It hasn't found its spot. So after today's stream, I'll be able to put it in place. So we have Spider-Verse, Amazing Spider-Man. So next book is King Size Annual Avengers number 10. So for most people would know this cover because a lot of people don't like the cover, but it is a key book. So the first appearance of Rogue. So next book, I don't have a bag and board that fits it, so I couldn't fit it in the box, but we have Adventure Comics. So 10-cent book. I didn't have anything of this title, and when I seen this book, thought it would be cool to have something early Superman. So I have that. Okay, so now we'll start going through the box. As I said, it's mainly A books. So first up, we have A-Force number 1, a cool all-female book. I was lucky enough to get this signed. I'm pretty sure it's Ramos signed it. You can see there. Okay, then we have an Action Comics, which I was lucky enough to pick up when I was on my trip in Europe. First appearance of Parasite. So we have an Action Comics 594, just an awesome Booster Gold Superman cover. Another Action Comics. I don't have many, but I mainly pick up the covers that I find really cool. So we have a Deadman cover. This is 613. Is Nightwing cover. Nightwing is one of my favorite characters, so I try to pick up anything I find with him on it. So another Action Nightwing and Speedy. Love the retro Nightwing costume. It's really cool. Okay. So we have a Superman in Action Comics 672. So I'm sure Super Russ will like this book. Watching his videos is the main reason I decided to do going through my collection. Always cool videos he has. Hey Todd, thanks for watching, dude. One day we'll have you on here showing your collection. So we got Supergirl in Action Comics with Funeral for a Friend. Next up, we have Action 894, which is a key book for deaf. I think its first appearance in Silver Age or Modern Age books. So I picked this up in a set of 3 comics. It's a storyline, Lightning Strikes Twice storyline, and it has Adventures of Superman 639, Action Comics 826, and Superman 216. It's part of the storyline. Shazam is another one of those characters that I like, so I try to pick up whatever books I can with him in them. Action Comics 900 and Action Comics 987. Cool cover. It's probably the only book I have from the new Rebirth run of Action Comics, besides the number 1000 being a key book. So I picked up a few of the 1000 covers. So all the different Superman. And this is a Dynamic Forces copy. Comes with certificate and sticker. So this copy of Action Comics 1000 wraparound variant is specially limited to one of 8,000 copies. So we also have, I think this is the 1950s variant. Cool old school Superman cover. And we also have standing there with the cape flying. And I'm pretty sure this is the last one, which is the 1970s variant with the American flag. Okay, what do we next? So we have one more Adventure Comics, but this is a 25-cent run. And this is an early Supergirl bondage cover, which I'm sure Simple Simon will like. Hey, Greyman, how are you? Another Adventure Comics with the Shazam family. The Adventures of Superman 493. And we have Adventures of Superman 639 with, I'm not sure if that's the, what is it, Superman, the Bionic Superman. And so these books, I've got Adventures of the Planet of the Apes, number 1. Just was a weird book. I'd never seen it, and the chance came up to buy a few in a row. So I was able to pick up 1, 2, and I'm pretty sure it was 3 at a really decent price. And some cool covers. Hey, Mad Spidey, I'm only doing the A's today, so the good stuff will come when I probably get to you. So, 50 Years of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter. So, another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. book with Phil Coulson and Deadpool. Hello, Captain Sorrow. Alrighty. So, another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Amazing Spider-Man. And we have All Flash #1. Flash is a character that I'd love to get a few complete runs of eventually, but being that it's been a bit late getting into collecting him, it might take a while to get those runs done. So we have the all new Hawkeye. I know this book is a minor key for something, but I'm not 100% sure. How you going, Simple Simon? Okay, next book we have is All New Invaders #1. And I'm pretty sure I have #2 as well. Yep. So the artwork on these covers is really detailed and pretty cool. Okay, so let's just fix up this box a bit. We have All New X-Men with, I think that's the Negative Suit Spider-Man. Pretty cool cover. We have All-Star Batman. I was getting all the #1s when I was started collecting these, and I seen this cover is pretty cool. Really, 3 of yous in the one room. Don't you have anything better to do? So we have All-Star Squadron. So cool old school Hawkman cover. And I'm pretty sure that's Atom Smasher with him. I'm not sure, is it Mr. Midnight, who the other character is? So another All-Star Squadron. No one asked you to leave, Simon. Got Alpha Flight #2. And #3. When I got these books, I thought I was getting 1 through to 5, but somehow I misread what I was getting, and I was only getting 2 to 5. So that was #4. Not even 5. And #7. And #8. I don't really know much about these characters, just the fact that they tied in with Wolverine at some stage. So it was Dr. Midnight. Another Alpha Flight #12. Mad Spidey, whenever I see you next, I will grab them off you. There's no rush. Another Alpha Flight Annual #1. I don't have that many books in A. It's only one short box worth. So I have Amazing Adventures featuring Beast. So the first appearance of Beast. Is this more to your liking, Mad Spidey? And then we have Amazing Adventures featuring Beast #15, where his fur changes color from the gray to the blue. We have Amazing Adventures, the original X-Men, #12. I'm pretty sure these are reprints of the original X-Men books. Which book you claiming, Mad Spidey? So we have Amazing Adventures of X-Men 14. So we have Amazing Spider-Girl #1, black and white variant. So Todd in the chat just showed this book on Instagram for the fact that John Bernthal has been announced as appearing in Daredevil TV series on Disney Plus. So we have a reprint Wizard Ace version of the first appearance of the Punisher. One day, Mad Spidey, we'll see if I decide to get rid of it. You'll be the first to know. So now some more books that Spidey will like. We have The Amazing Spider-Man 248. This book is signed by someone, but I have no idea who the signature is. Oh, 1 second. It has a thing. John Romita Jr., My Comic Shop's Lone Star Comics certificate. We have Amazing Spider-Man 265 for Silver Sable. 312, just a cool Green Goblin cover and Hobgoblin cover. So this is another book that I don't really know a lot about, but I got 362 with Carnage Venom, and this is a Mighty Marvel Maniac collection, white pages from Metropolis Collectibles. So came in the cover when I bought it. So Simple Simon's favorite book. We have An Amazing Spider-Man 400. Next up, some more Amazing Spider-Man 529, which, if I'm right, is the first appearance of the Iron Spider suit. Okay, we have a Amazing Spider-Man 700 Doc Ock variant cover. So this next book is one of the first comic books I actually bought for myself when I started collecting. We have The Amazing Spider-Man #1. It is meant to be a Supernova exclusive or something like that, and it's been signed by Stan Lee and Dan Slott. Oh, sorry, no, is it Slott or Ramos? No, Slott. Dan Slott. So the first time Stan Lee came to Melbourne, I missed out on having the opportunity to meet him, and a seller at the next show was selling those books signed. So I didn't think I'd ever get the chance to meet him for myself, so I bought one. We have another Amazing Spider-Man #1, but the original cover. Really, Simon, you're lucky someone AOK'd you that book. We have An Amazing Spider-Man #4, Original Sin, first appearance of Silk. Amazing Spider-Man 800. We have a PX Previews exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con, Amazing Spider-Man #1, with the Sinister Six in the back in black and white. Let me just fix up this box again. So, for a person who says he doesn't like Spider-Man, I have a fair amount of him. We have The Amazing Spider-Man 49. Was just a cool cover. And then we have Amazing Spider-Man 50.LR. I have no idea what these numbers are, but cover with all the different spider people on it. Amazing Spider-Man 62. Amazing Spider-Man 70. Sinister War. Okay. So not many more Spider-Mans. Amazing Spider-Man 71. And 72. Yeah, I found it weird when I was looking for the story and I seen 50 LR and 51 this, and I nearly missed them because I had no idea what they were. Amazing Spider-Man 72, Legacy number 873. Just a cool variant cover. Number 73. Now, I'm missing 74, and I'm not sure if that's part of the story or the story ended. But then we have Amazing Spider-Man 75 with the Scarlet Spider on the front. So, okay. Then we have the annual number 2. And I think the new character Star. Alright, that's the end for the Amazing Spider-Man. So we have America Chavez number 1. I think this was a 6-part mini issue series, not issue, that came out a few years ago. So we have number 2. Number 3. I haven't gotten to reading these books yet, but America Chavez seems like an interesting character, so I'll get to reading it eventually. It's number 4. Number 5. So it was a 5-issue miniseries, not 6. Next up, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. So a lot of these books are from when I first started collecting. So I was trying to get all the new series and all the number 1s and stuff. So we have Ant-Man and the Wasp number 2. Number 3. We have 4 and 5. Okay. Next we have Ant-Man number 1, Miami Vice. I'm guessing looking variant. And this is signed by Nick Spencer. Met at our local show. Next up we have Aquaman and Green Arrow Deep Target. So being a Green Arrow fan, try and grab anything with him in it, which isn't much these days until the new book comes out soon. So number 2 of 7. Number 3 of 7. And then we have 4, 5, 6, and lucky last number 7. Okay, so now we're going to some retro Aquaman. So we have Aquaman number 23, which is the first appearance of Aqua Baby. Just an old school Aquaman, number 6. Aquaman Rebirth, number 1. This one. Another vintage Aquaman in the classic costume. So a recent pickup, Astonishing X-Men number 3 with the cool Wolverine cover. We have an Astonishing X-Men number 21 with a cool Emma Frost cover in pink. This book, another Astonishing X-Men book, is all spec, picked up because of a friend suggesting, and I seen it on the Simple Simon's video. So number 51. And we have the Marvel Legacy number 7 X-Men cover. This is a run that I just picked up recently that I will get to reading hopefully very soon. We have the Avengers versus X-Men series, book 0. And then we have round 1. These covers are cool. All the characters in these books. I think it'll be an interesting story. And then we have round 2. Yeah, that Simple Simon spec is going to be strong in the future. We have round 3. Cool Captain America Wolverine cover. We have round 4. Round 5. Round 6. Very hard to see these covers. We have round 7. Round 8 with a cool Namor cover. Round 9. Round 10. Round 11. And lucky last, round 12. Next up, we have an Avengers World number 1. As I said, when I first got into collecting any number 1s, I would get my hands on, I would collect. And this is another Nick Spencer signature. Now getting into some old school Avengers, which you would have seen in some of my haul videos. So we have Avengers number 2. We have Avengers number 7. A cool Kang cover in Avengers number 23. I know this book is a minor key as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head for what. A book that I had forgot I bought, and I nearly bought again at Christmas Oz Comic Con. We have Avengers 43 first Red Guardian. So some of the next books I picked up when I was in Europe, and the great grey man took me comic hunting in London, and this was one of the books I picked up from one of the London shops. So The Mighty Avengers 62, which is the first appearance of M'Baku. Thanks for watching, Simon. We have The Mighty Avengers 63. Goliath on the cover. We have The Avengers 78, which is the second appearance of M'Baku. We have The Avengers 87, which is the origin of T'Challa. So I'm nearly at the end of the box. There's maybe about 20 books left. We have The Avengers 112, which is the first appearance of Mantis. I'm trying to get a complete set of the Guardians of the Galaxy books. So any keys to do with characters of the Guardians or the actual character books I'm picking up. So we have an Avengers 115. Avengers 116. So this storyline ties in with the Defenders run. I'm pretty sure it's Avengers 115 to 120 ties in with the Defenders books. So we've got a 118 co-starring the Defenders. Next up we have 133 Avengers. Again, I'm not 100% sure. I think this is first appearance of Nomad or something to do with Nomad, but I'm not 100% sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. We have Avengers 144, which is the first appearance of Hellcat. We have a Avengers 181. Some big text marks on there, but still a pretty cool cover. We have Avengers 195, which is the cameo appearance of Taskmaster, or if you count them as first appearances, so his first appearance. We have 196, which is cited as his first appearance and first cover appearance. We have an Avengers 227, which is a Proton cover and something to do with her, I think, her origin. Another Guardians book, an Avengers book, but Guardian character. We have Avengers 257, which is the first appearance of Nebula. The Hellcat cover is cool, Grey. We have an Avengers 350, which is just got some X-Men characters on it, and the Avengers versus the Starjammers. Thought it was a cool book. Okay, next up we have a Avengers 363, which is just a foil cover. And how you can see it got Captain America, and I think it's the Black Knight in battle. Another recent pickup, we have Avengers 360, just an awesome Vision cover. We have Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers #1. Okay. So we have Earth's Mightiest Hero Avengers #6 variant cover with the Fantastic Four and She-Hulk on there. This next one was a recent pickup, but it was just a variant cover and picked up just to have one of those variant covers. We have an Avengers 750, just a celebration book. Just fix up this a bit. All right, down to the last few books. So we have Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers #1. So this was a collection that I picked up in one go from a flea market. So we have the Avengers Celestial Quest. It's an 8-part miniseries. So that's book 1. We have book 2. We have book 3. We have book 4. Book 5. Book 6. We have book 7. And book 8. Second last book, we have Avengers Shards of Infinity. Another #1 I picked up when I started trying to get all #1s. And the last book I have in this short box for A's is Azrael plus the Question #1. So I do have a few more A books in my collection, but they're in other categories. So either slabbed or in my my Marvel vs. DC collection. So they'll get shown when I do those videos. But there was the one book that I was waiting on that's getting delivered, which would have came into this collection but didn't get here on time, so I will show that as well later on. Thanks everyone for watching and for sitting around for nearly 40 minutes with me showing off some books. For the people who catch the replay, let me know if there's any covers in there that you like. Grey Man, I'm sure you have probably as many A books as I do comics, full stop. I can only imagine how big your collection is. As I was saying, let me know if there's any covers you liked or if there's any A books that you think I should have in my collection that I don't. Click the like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And yes, Grey Man B will be coming soon once I get through sorting out those books. Thanks again for watching, guys.